Marketing isn't a series of mechanical tasks, it is a high stakes game of human communication. If you're using AI to replace your brain, you've already lost. But if you use it to weaponize your judgment, you become unstoppable. Let me explain what I mean by that. Every profession, whether you're a lawyer, an architect, a doctor, or a marketer, encompasses two fundamentally different types of work. The first is his professional judgment and design. This is the high-value work. It's understanding human intent, navigating ambiguity, weighing trade-offs, and deciding what should be done. It requires context, experience, intuition, and strategic thinking. This is where the real expertise lives. The second is mechanical execution. This is applying established rules, filling in templates, following procedures, and producing work artifacts once decisions are already made. It's important work, but it's repeatable, procedural, and frankly, it's what AI does exceptionally well. Here's where most businesses and marketers are getting it wrong. They're using AI to replace the judgment, the strategic thinking, the creative problem solving, the nuanced understanding of their customers' psychology. And that's a recipe for generic, ineffective marketing. Let me give you an example. A business owner uses ChatGPT to write their entire social media strategy. They ask, "Give me 30 days of Instagram posts for my coffee shop," and ChatGPT obliges. It produces 30 perfectly formatted posts with hashtags, emojis, and calls to action. But here's the problem. Those posts don't know that the coffee shop is located next to a university campus where students are stressed about finals. They don't know the owner's grandmother's recipe is what makes the pastry special. They don't know the local community just rallied together after a flood. That context, that human understanding, is what transforms generic content into communication that actually moves people. So the AI did the mechanical execution, but the professional judgment was missing. Let's talk about where marketing value actually lives in 2026, because this is the billion-dollar question every business owner is asking right now. The value doesn't live in the ability to produce 1,000 ads. AI can do that in minutes. The value doesn't live in writing blog posts or creating graphics. AI can do that too. The value lives in knowing which 1,000 ads to produce, why they'll work, and how they fit into a larger strategic narrative that builds brand equity over time. That's professional judgment. It's the ability to look at a market landscape, understand your competitor's positioning, diagnose your customer's needs, and craft a message that breaks through the noise. And here's the part that should terrify traditional marketing agencies. If you're selling mechanical execution, you're competing with AI tools that cost $20 a month. If your strategy is just filling out a brand questionnaire template and plugging the answers into Canva, you're done. You're a commodity. You can weaponize AI with your professional judgment. You use synthetic intelligence to handle the mechanical execution at superhuman speed, which frees you to do more judgment work. More strategy, more creative problem solving, more high-stakes communication decisions. At Wealthy Palette Media and Wealth Palette AI, that's exactly what we've built. We use AI to do the grunt work, designing 50 variations of an ad, writing 100 subject lines, resizing assets for 12 platforms, so we can spend our time doing what machines can't. Understanding your business, your customers, and your competitive battlefield at a level of depth that makes our recommendations devastatingly effective. Now let me tell you why this matters, especially for small businesses and underdogs. 10 years ago, if you were a local business competing against a national chain, you were outgunned. They had bigger budgets, bigger teams, bigger agencies. You couldn't keep up with their production volume. Today, that advantage is gone. With the right AI tools and the right strategic judgment, a $10,000 marketing budget can produce the same volume of creative assets as a $500,000 budget used to produce. The playing field has been leveled, but only if you understand how to wield these tools strategically. The underdog can finally compete on volume. Yet, volume without judgment is just spam. What separates the winners from the losers in 2026 is this: he who has the judgment to know what to produce, where to place it, and how to make it resonate, wins. When a strategically sharp marketer who knows how to use Wealth Palette AI, that business can move faster, test smarter, and out-communicate the giant because they're making better decisions, faster. Judgment is the only competitive advantage. Everything else is available to everyone for $20 a month. Agencies that sell social media management as a service, where they're just posting content you could have AI generate, are going extinct. Clients are waking up and realizing they're paying $3,000 a month for something they could do with $50 in AI tools. Agencies that sell brand strategy as a glorified questionnaire and a mood board also going extinct because AI can generate mood boards in seconds. Here's why Wealthy Palette is unique. We understand your market better than you do. We've diagnosed why your messaging isn't converting. We've identified the psychological lever your competitor is missing. And here's the strategic narrative that will position you as the only choice in your category. That's judgment. And then, once that strategic decision is made, we use AI to execute it at a scale and speed that would have required a team of 20 people 5 years ago. Wealthy Palette Media isn't your typical marketing agency. We're looking for businesses who want to stand out. We position ourselves as strategic communication partners, not content factories. We sell the thinking, and we use Wealth Palette AI to deliver the execution flawlessly. Human creativity, machine intelligence, unstoppable results. That's our tagline and our competitive marketing weapon. So here's what I want you to take away from this. If you're a business owner, ask yourself, are you using AI to replace your thinking or to amplify it? If you're using ChatGPT to write your marketing strategy, you're abdicating judgment. Stop it. Instead, use AI to test 50 headlines after you've decided on the core message. Use it to generate variations after you've defined the creative direction. Use it to automate the mechanical work so you have more time for the strategic work. At Wealthy Palette Media, we're selling 30+ years of marketing judgment. We partner with businesses to provide the strategic and creative firepower they need, backed by Wealth Palette AI tools that execute at scale. Or, if you want to build this capability in-house, Wealth Palette AI gives you the tools to do it yourself, because we believe in empowering underdogs to compete with the giants. Either way, the message is the same. Stop using AI to replace your brain. Start using it to weaponize your judgment. Thanks for watching Chronicles of a Media Marketer. If this resonated with you, subscribe, share it with a business owner who needs to hear it, and drop a comment. I want to hear how you're using AI in your business. And remember, for human creativity, machine intelligence, unstoppable results. Wealthy Palette Media. Let's go build something unstoppable.